Good morning. Tina, can you see?
Good
Can you see
morning. I
me?
can see you. Yes, I can
Okay,
see
there you
you.
go. All right. Thank you for waiting and thank you for being with me today. All right, we're going to start. This is our Thursday live chat where we are bringing entrepreneurs in the Valley and also some resources speakers to really give some insights on running the business and provide resource information that will help them to grow their business. So again, I'm Christopher. I'm an IRS acceptance agent, tax professional, and most of all, I'm a business owner here in the Rio Grande Valley. Before we proceed with our Thursday live chat, I would like to, of course, get some that this Thursday live chat is brought to you by Wyco Tax. We are an all year round, all in one tax payroll bookkeeping service solution. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, entrepreneurs. I hope you guys are all staying safe despite of the Hurricane Hannah. All right. So about the company, let me just go ahead. It froze a little bit. We always have this issue.
Well, we can drink coffee in the meantime.
Yeah, just drink your coffee. Okay. A little something about our company. We because of the our situation, we were able to help some of our clients to process their COVID-19 relief from the PPP, also to the EIDL and other COVID-19 relief that is being offered from the state, city, and to the IRS level. And we have, please feel free to check us on our Facebook page to know more about our success stories with our clients. We are an all year round, all in one tax payroll bookkeeping service solution. And also now we're doing loan navigation, especially for our existing clients. So far, when we started on 2015, we were able to process more than 4.5 million of tax credits and deductions. We resolved audits 421,000. The EIDL as of July 1, we were able to process 275,000. For the PPP is 155, and also for the shared work program. So just to give you an idea what a shared work program, this is whatever the deficit hours to your employees. Let's say they're working 40 hours, but now you only give them like 32 hours. The deficit hours will be paid by the state. If you want to know more how to do that, feel free to contact us because that's one of the incentives that you can avail for your employees. Your with this our company grew by referrals. Your referrals keep our employees. We are very thankful for that. For those of you who haven't watched our past videos, we are doing free live webinars regarding different tax credits and deductions at the same time the CARES Act. Feel free to follow us on our YouTube channel, subscribe Wyco Tax, and for those of you who would like to download the tax payroll and bookkeeping checklist, just go on our website and you would be able to access the free PDF. We have some, let me just connect again. Because we're live, those things are happening. Tina, hold on. Okay, all right, I'm back. The internet. Have you? Yeah, we experienced some power interruption last Saturday. Now, for our upcoming events, next August 6th, we will have another entrepreneur. She is a previous principal of the school, and she will be my co-host for next week on August 6th, 10 in the morning. She's now an entrepreneur here in the Valley. For the Wednesday webinar, we are going to cover the 5 IRS emergency business funds under CARES Act. So if you guys still need more funds, these are something that you need to look at. We are offering the Wyco Tax is not just a pure English speaking community, but we also offer Spanish, and actually 90%, 93% of our clients are Spanish speaking clients. All right, so this is, you just go to our YouTube channel and type Wyco Tax, click subscribe, and this is our website down here. If you're tired of doing your tax payroll bookkeeping service, we are an all year round, all in one service solution, and now we are extending our service by doing COVID-19 relief navigation. We will try to help and apply you as much funding and grants available here in that offered by the federal and also by the state. Just a disclaimer, this material has been prepared. It is only for informational purposes. This is just more like an informal discussion about businesses, about things that are happening. It's not a tax, legal, accounting advice. The WICO Tax is an outsourced tax, payroll, and bookkeeping service company. And our institution is for a private business providing resources for small businesses. Regarding businesses today, let me introduce her. I know her for a while now. And one of the entrepreneur, the RGV, is the perfect place to live. Okay, she's the Hispanic culture may adapted to be mixed with her German and American background. Wow, she's international. I was born. Well, she. I met her through Toastmasters. She was born in Frankfurt, Germany. Came to the McAllen when she was 14, and spent the rest of her lives going back and forth between Germany and the US. After she graduated the master's degree in American Studies, Art, Film and Television from UT or University of Austin and University of Frankfurt, she started working in television in Berlin. Wow, I really want to go to Berlin in the early 90s. Like jet set, international movie stars, TV and movie set, name it all. Visits all, and she visited all over the world organizing business parties, and she's 24/7 on the go, office hours, wow, till past midnight. That's what a business owner does. There's no clock in and clock out. It's their lifestyle. And 2 baby sabbaticals in McAllen, raising kids in 2 worlds. Interesting. She retired from the corporate world and big city craziness when her dad passed away in 2014, and she decided and her kids to move to the valley permanently. She started building her own essential and concierge service Amazon-like business from home globally with customers and business partners all around the world. We would like to hear more of this. She's passionate of helping people and have better opportunities and make income on their own terms, especially that right now we are doing everything virtually. That's why she coach and teach. Her passion is to create the win-win situation for small business, the community, and every individual is spreading good vibes. That's what we need right now through the art and healthy lifestyle and good energy. She's a Rotarian, like a Toastmaster, a business owner. What else? And the ambassador of the Hispanic and McAllen Chamber of Commerce. Let us all welcome my co-host for today, Miss Tina Ziegler. Good morning, Miss Tina.
Good morning, Chris. Good seeing you.
Good to see you too.
Right.
How are you been through this the last hurricane that we had?
Well, we survived the hurricane. I mean, we survived the last 5 months that were pretty challenging with like moving from going out, having meetings, integrating, having parties, socializing to just staying at home. And that has been a challenge. And then on top of all that, we had the hurricane. So our home was even like the yards, and a lot of people are still, dealing with the water and all that. But fortunately, we were safe. Like McAllen was pretty well. I mean, we were hit, but not as bad as other areas. So thanks for that. And now we're rebuilding. That's the way also a business owner has to go. You know, that attitude that okay, you can't stop. You're just going to continue. And that's also why we met, because I like your entrepreneurial spirit and I like your support. And that's why we're doing what we're doing, because we can help each other out, and we're not alone. And that's the most important thing, that we help each other out and use synergies and power partnerships and support each other in the local community, in the local small business community.
Yes, that's very true. We have to reconstruct, and the show must go on. Whatever we will not given the perfect situation. It is not the way who will make us great. It is us who will make the way great. But talking about the situation, what is the main challenge that you think you experience with the COVID-19 plus the Hurricane Hannah at this point?
Well, one of the challenges was back in April, how do we transition from being social, having big meetings, to staying at home? How can we connect? How can we continue doing our business? And thanks to Zoom, this technology that we have right now, that's the way, that's actually the solution. So there's Google. I mean, some people don't like Zoom. There's other ways as well. So there's Google Hangout. There's several ways to communicate digitally and just
Yes.
share information, share business information. And that has been so powerful because also one thing that I found is you don't even, you have your local community, you can connect within your local community, but you can also reach out to friends all over the world who are also affected by this crisis. And you can share how you solve the problems. You can share, you can give problem solving advice, and you can, if you have an online business like I'm fortunate to have, you can also share the business
Right.
and have, give them hope and give them something to do while learning self-development, personal development, because that comes with the territory. If you're a business owner and you don't do personal development, there's something lacking. You can only go so far, because in order to utilize all the tools that are available this day and age online through this technology, you have to just spend a little bit of time every day in order to grow. Because without, it's kind of like if you don't water your seeds that you sow, there's no growth.
Right.
So
Like talking about the power pool, right? Have you experienced power outage last Saturday?
no, I
No,
have
that's
not.
good. And
So,
was
and
it more? Is it more challenging being a full-time mom and also running a business?
sure, it is, because also the one thing about being back at home and having the kids back at home is also dealing with their school, university. My son is at MIT, but now he's not at MIT. He's here at home. So we have, and then he broke his leg, and then there's all the complications that come with, like, having kids at home and making sure that they do the work, and then they also have, don't play games all the time, and they do personal development themselves, because you want to be inspiring as a parent. That's also, like, as a business owner, you want to be inspiring, but also as a parent, because you want your kids to lead. You want to lead by example. And if you don't, set the standards, how can they learn? That's also a very important element of being a mom, that you set the standards. And
Yes,
sometimes it's hard, right? Sometimes it is hard because, you have challenges, you have the business, you have this, and you have to integrate things, but it's doable if you're willing to do it and put in the energy and create more energy, because energy is the basis for everything. If you don't have energy, if you don't have health, then you're handicapped. You can't go as far as you want to go. So you always have to keep that balance.
yes. Whether you're carrying a positive energy or negative energy,
Yes.
because it's contagious. By the way, you mentioned, like, I know you're a superwoman. You're a full-time mom. You have a business. What are the businesses that you currently have?
Well, the main business I focus on is my online business, my home-based online business, which is the essential services. So I have an Amazon-like website,
Mhm.
and for 27 countries and on 5 continents. And what the services that I offer are all the essential services. It's not products, but services. Services we need. We need electricity.
Yes.
So my company has partnered up with Zoom XOOM Energy, and they have the best rates. And also, what I like about all the services that we offer, for every bill a customer pays, we put money into the local food bank and Project Feeding America and Project Feeding Kids. So those charities. So we provide meals for children. So just by paying bills, customers do charity, and so that way I think we provided, I know we provided more than 4 million meals last year, and the more customers, the more meals. So
Yes.
that's also very
And the
powerful.
name of the company is,
The name of my company, because I integrated my company because it's a
yes.
franchise. My name is Ziegler Services. The
Yes.
name of the company, the franchise company, is American Communications Network, or All Communications Network,
Yes,
ACN.
there are much more demands in terms of communication, and you were mentioning that this is an international business activity. The most important thing is it can be done virtual.
Yes, that is the most important thing. And also, you can help your customers virtually. they can sign up online for the electricity, for the Wi-Fi, because we've also partnered up with Spectrum, with AT&T. We have the 5G AT&T bundle, so you can have TV without on 5G level and bundles on that, so you don't really need your traditional dish or anything that else you would use. So it's all integrated. And we also have payment processing for the business owner. Typically, we can save the business owner, like for the credit card processing, up to 2%. So we have a bundle, like a whole buffet of services that we offer, because our partners are the top companies in the US. And being a franchise owner, I can participate and I can offer these services also, because there's no marketing, and it's referral. So I don't do any marketing handouts or anything like that. So I'm helping the customer, and the customer likes it, they're referred. It's a referral based business. And that's one thing that I found. It's the oldest business, referring others to the services that you like, but it's the most effective service, or the effective way of communicating and also marketing, if you will, because it's real. It's not somebody's promising you something and then you find out, oh, it wasn't that way. But you have like you have a friend, you have a family member, you have a business owner using the services and having a good experience, and then they refer the services.
Yes, basically, this is a word of mouth and the power of networking.
Exactly, right. And that's why networking, some people don't understand networking. It's not just meeting people and chatting, but it's also having, finding out who you can help, and who you can do business with or have synergy with, and even if you like at one point you may not need the services, but maybe at a later point you will. And that's why it's so important to have our business community like be in touch with each other. And that's why the chambers and also organizations like Toastmaster and Rotary Club, they help in the chambers as well, to be in touch with everybody else. And of course, on the personal level, yes, you reach out to your business partner, to your friends, and also the services that you use, like the pest control. I mean, it's all the services like in everyday life that you can integrate and that you can at least ask. I mean, it doesn't cost, also when you have services, it doesn't cost anything to ask, well, how do you like your electricity service? Or how do you like your identity theft protection? Because that's also one service that we offer. And now with everybody being online, identity theft protection is one of the most important services. It's like the insurance for your own identity. And there are not many people who have that, but there are many people who are getting scalped and breached.
Yes. So do you also do the identity theft now?
Yes, we have identity theft protection, and there's different plans, there's different programs. You can protect your whole family, so that's also something new. You can protect your social media, and it's called ID Seal. Wow, that's a great color. So yeah, protecting your identity. ID Seal is the service with which you can actually do that, and it's less than $1 a day. And you can sleep well because you get alerts if there's anything that will help you resolve the problem. Because if you don't have that, something happens, you get breached, how are you gonna resolve it? There's no authorities helping you. You can't just go to the IRS and tell them, oh well, this happened. They're not gonna believe you. I mean, you have to prove, and it's a long process.
It's a lengthy process, because we've been doing identity theft ever since, and it can take from 6 months to 2 years. It really depends on to what extent, because sometimes we are doing a tax return and then eventually we will find out that there are multiple sources of income from New Mexico, California, Las Vegas. Then our client will tell us that I don't have income, I didn't work there, I've been staying here in the Valley for the past 10 years, and that's where the problem started. So that's why you have to go back for the previous years. We have to file a dispute to the IRS, police report. It's also been come into play, all of this, and we have to dispute every type of income, and then eventually we get the identity theft PIN for the client. Now, because basically the way your business works is like a broker, right? So you connect and you bundle them together. It's like an all-in-one service, especially the utilities. And the good thing, you don't have to carry it. It's not a product that you need a lot of inventories. You carry everywhere you are. while
Right.
taking care of your kids and also being an ambassador, RGB
Right.
Hispanic,
Yeah.
being a Rotarian. That what is the value of having a tax professional who's working with your business?
Well, the value is that I don't, because I'm taking care of so many things that I don't want to deal with taxes. I mean, it's always, my dad was an entrepreneur, and taxes was always an iffy topic. Like he always
Right.
like, how can we save taxes? What can we do to save taxes? So many, like when I, like also growing up, the word tax in Germany back then, it was like tax in Germany, tax in the US. So tax was always a very dominant topic, because you don't want to put, you put all your energy into your business. And for example, in Germany, you pay up to 70% of taxes, and all your money goes into the taxes. So, I mean, it's good to have a system where everybody has healthcare and all that. That's great. But for the business owner, it's a challenge, because how can they live? How can they survive? And if the small business owner doesn't survive, there is no taxes. So that's why governments also need to make sure that the small business owner is supported, because that is the foundation of our economy. And if you
Yes.
don't have small business owners, there's no foundation. And that's
Yes.
why it's so important also to have tax professionals give you the right consulting and tell you, okay, this, yeah, this is what you have to do, that you have to do, and take it out of your hands too. Like I find it a big relief every time I've done my taxes. Okay, I just like hand all over the information, and I don't have to deal with it. And hopefully I don't have to pay anything either.
Yeah, so that's why having an outsourced company like Wyco Tax is really a valuable tool in growing the business, right?
That's true. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
because
I
yes, go
like the
ahead.
services. Sorry. I like the also that you have webinars and consultations, so that you have more. It's not just like the one-on-one. It's a little more. You have different programs, and you also saved me quite a bit of taxes last year. So that was so that's also a good reason.
Yes, that's why we are here for, because I believe like running a business, I will focus on what I'm good at. The company, our team will focus on tax, payroll, bookkeeping services, but we delegate the rest. And we're open for any collaboration to anyone. Like, for example, I don't handle my own legal team. I have my outsource, I have my own lawyer. Also for digital marketing, we outsource that, because I believe that I would rather have 1% of 100 rather than 100% of my own, which means it's like Paul Getty. It's a law of leverage. Don't focus on giving your 100% on doing everything. You just have to find the right people and leverage, like, because they have other skills, they have other talents, and then they have other experiences that they can contribute to your company. So that's why bringing this together, like when we started the Thursday live chat, it's basically like just a dry run. Like, okay, let's see what's going to be the impact. But eventually, what I've noticed is we are getting more response from getting the services of our hosts, of our guests. And that's why I said, you know what any small contribution in terms of marketing of our clients' businesses will make an extraordinary impact on the community. So that's why we are, the best people to bring our people that are in the business and who are currently experiencing the challenge of the COVID situation. And at the end, like, what is the most valuable lesson that you learn with this COVID-19 situation?
Okay, what I learned is it's important to focus on the essentials. That's one, not just the essential services, but on what is essential in your life. What do you really, where do you want to spend your time? You have to be aware, because like you said, you can't do everything, and you have to leverage time, and you have to find a way to leverage time. In my business, I can leverage time. I'm still in the beginning. I still like to grow more and find the right people to actually, leverage time, do the same thing that I do, and I can teach them. And I find the power of teaching very important. And that's why I also like these webinars, because you can help others see the vision and see that there is a way out. You just have to be open for it. That's the bottom line. You have to be open for it, and you can find a way out. You don't have to watch, stay at home and be negative. It's the glass is always half full. It always depends on your perspective. And if you just take an open mind and take the next step out, then you can grow, and the sky's the limit. And that's the bottom line. And no matter what happens, you build your foundation, and you build your essential foundation for your family and for your future.
Yes, and this is the time where they need to know how to contact you, would you be able to provide how people can contact and reach out to you?
Right. The best way is to just text me. You can find me on Facebook, Tina Ziegler, or Ziegler Services. So those are my web pages. And my phone number. I don't know if we have like an opportunity to put it in
We
the.
actually put on the link of your website, and then
Right.
they can start from there,
Yeah.
and also maybe they can connect with you on Facebook,
On
and then
LinkedIn as well. Right.
yes, LinkedIn
LinkedIn.
as well. LinkedIn
Yeah.
is a very powerful
Instagram.
tool for
Right.
professionals and business. I found more CEOs there. They have more value. They have more connections. So that's
Right.
why thank you for joining, Miss Tina Ziegler. It was a wonderful
Thank you.
experience that I have with
I
you.
enjoyed
And
it.
let's keep it up with Toastmasters and Rotary, right?
Absolutely, yes. And
Yes.
also for Toastmasters, just contact me or Rotary. Like in McAllen, we have the evening Rotary, but since everything is digital, anyone from anywhere can join in. Last night we had a health, like a yoga Rotary session online, so with Zoom. So you can, that's the thing. If you're creative, if you just like change things around a little bit, anything is possible. And that's, that's the power of being an entrepreneur.
Right.
So, and we all
That sounds
are in
good.
our own ways.
Mhm.
So I just encourage everybody to go, not go out there, but stay at home and do it.
Yes, that's good. Very well said. Again, thank you, Miss Tina, for joining our Thursday live chat. Again, I'm Christopher, your host for today, and I have Miss Tina Ziegler, an entrepreneur here in the Valley. So you can contact her. We provided the link. Also, thank you for watching our Thursday live chat, where we are bringing the business owners, their experiences, and able to help to guide and grow your business. Again, have a good day and stay safe. Bye.
Thank you, Chris. All the best, and all the best to everybody out there. All the best. Bye.
Bye.